Brawd.
I'm Mike Walmsley. I am a business development manager for a media company.
Awesome. How old are you, Mike?
I'm 43.
You don't look it.
Thank you very much.
Well done. And where are you from? Have you got kids and things like that?
Well, I'm originally from the north of England. I was born in Liverpool, but I spent most of my time, longest amount of time I think, in Manchester. But I came down to South Wales about 20
Blimey, so you are Welsh.
odd years ago. Well, no, 1991, so 24 years ago.
Okay, and how long have you lived in Barry?
6 years.
Wow. Favourite part of Barry? Favourite thing about Barry, sorry?
Oh God, loads of things about Barry are brilliant. West End's brilliant. Porthkerry Park is brilliant. Barry Island is brilliant. Lots of great places to go and swim and train and take the kids and go on a little sort of walking adventures and all kinds of stuff.
Do you like to get out and about?
Yeah.
Cool. Take me through your general fitness routine through the week. So just take us through, and for the audience as well, just take us through your typical week with Brawd. What sessions you do and things like that. And we can edit all this.
My typical Brawd week starts on a Monday. Monday sessions are a mixed session, so it can be a strength-based session, or it can be a cardio, sort of like a gym circuit session, normally indoors at Atlantic CrossFit, which is great. Lots of tunes pumping and always a bit of variety, and Craig Nickel takes those, so that's really good.
Coach Craig, yeah.
Coach Craig. I used to do the mornings on a Tuesday, but I had to stop because my wife bagsied those.
Fantastic.
Because Katie does the Misfit, so Katie does Misfit.
Yeah.
Generally, we tend to sort of, because we're both so busy, we have to flip flop it around childcare. So generally, I get 2 sessions out of Brawd a week. I get a Monday session, which is the sort of the cardio or the strength class, and then I get the Saturday boot camp on the beach at Barry Island, which is just wicked. That's the best session of the week. And then in between times, when I remember, I'll go running, and it's usually actually with buddies from boot camp. So I've got some really good running buddies now, who will come running with me in the mornings when we've got something particular to train for. So I did the half marathon in the October just gone, and I trained with Mark Lancaster, who's one of the Brawd, and we were running buddies. We ran like 3 or 4 times a week. So it's just it's good for picking up training partners as much as anything.
Other partners.
Yeah.
Brawd. Being a member of Brawd Men's Health in the Village of Morgan, tell us the wider aspect of what it's about.
Well, if you were explaining to somebody for the first time, then you'd probably put it in really simple terms, and you say, well, it's a fitness class or it's a boot camp.
And that's it.
But no, that's not it. That's the point. If it was just a fitness camp and if it was just a fitness club, or a boot camp or a session that you did on a week, that would be fab, and you'd be keeping fit, you'd be keeping healthy. But for Brawd, it's a bit different because we tend to do a lot of our work outside. Quite a lot of the classes that I can't get to tend to be on the beach or in the park or up the hill somewhere. I do the Saturday mornings on Barry Beach, which is brilliant. But it's just about getting out there in the outdoors and really enjoying yourself. And obviously, because you see the same guys week in, week out, it's a really tight group. They're good fun. It's a social thing as much as anything.
Tell us a little bit about the community, the Brawd community in Barry. And obviously we got our sister camp Misfit. But tell us a bit about what value I guess that adds to as a person. And
it's quite hard to say really, because I don't think you ever join anything and think to yourself, oh, I'm gonna make some friends out of this.
Yeah.
But genuinely, you will make some friends out of it. And what tends to happen, particularly with Brawd, is that you've got a really good. It's almost in a weird kind of way. It's self-policing. That you tend to find that most of the guys who stick around are decent fellas. They're generally family men. Everyone's kind of around about the same age. I mean, there are some young pups out there and some old farts, but generally there's a sort of a clustering around. So it's guys with young families, And so there's a lot of sort of shared values, I suppose, there, and shared experiences there, and they are a really good bunch and a good fun.
Why are you still here then, Mike? Why?
Because I enjoy it. Because I really enjoy it. Because it's good fun. There's a genuine sense of community. There's a lot of added value. If you have specific goals around stuff, if you want to increase your strength, or if you wanted to lose weight, or so there's always advice to be had, and you know the coaches are really knowledgeable, and they know what they're talking about. They can help you through, advise you on particular diets or particular exercises. But mainly, quite a lot of the support comes from your peers, from the other people within the group, and again, there's a lot of stuff happening outside of the main structure of the classes. So I've done various sort of supping opportunities where we've gone on the stand at paddleboards and gone out, and and just sort of nice sort of social things like it's a lovely sunny day, so we'll get the boards out, get the barbecues out, and everyone heads to the beach.
Nice. I'll turn it on its head. There's been a massive fire and Brawd is gone.
Right.
Tell me what you do.
What, in terms of...
What's the impact?
Well, there's no Brawd.
There's no Brawd, there's no Misfit. It's gone.
Well, that would mean the death of about 100 people.
But seriously, it's gone.
No, it wouldn't go. It wouldn't.
No, but say it happened.
All right, so they didn't run it anymore?
Yeah.
I think we'd do it anyway without you.
Good.
We wouldn't pay you.
And why
Let's do that instead.
Why would you do it?
Because it's fun. Because we want it. Because we want to.
We.
Yeah, we. It's the we bit.
Nice. Cool. So, what would you say to anyone considering becoming part of Brawd, sign up as a member? So you're there on the internet, you see this kind of, this fitness group, whatever we want to call it, pop up in your Facebook feed, and you're looking at it thinking, do you know what? I'd love to do that, but I'm not fit enough. I'm not going to fit in. It's run by a bunch of fitness freaks and all that stuff. How would you kind of, I guess, sell it to the man who's sitting there thinking, I know I got to do something, but I just can't. Every January I want to do it, and speak to me about that, Mike.
Every person that's gone to Brawd or come to Brawd has had a first session. So we've all done it. We've all been there. We've all had a first session, and the amount of boys who have turned up genuinely, who've gone, I can't do this. I don't know why I'm here. I can't run very fast. And you look at these chaps now, and the difference in them is that there's no question of what they can't do. It's all about what they're gonna do. And so they're gonna do a Tough Mudder next year, or they're gonna do a 12-mile obstacle race this coming spring. They're doing swims. They're doing supping. They're doing paddleboarding. They're getting out there. They're doing. And they're not, and it's not a question of like, I can't do this. It's like, well, great, what am I going to do next? And that's the difference. That's the difference.
Excellent. Okay, Mike. Well, I'll let you get on now and stoke the fire and feel festive. There's one of our mascots there, which is
she's hiding behind the cushion.
So.
Yeah, that's the other thing, is that my 11-year-old dog comes with us every Saturday morning and gets a really good workout, and if you come along to Brawd, she'll kick sand in your face, which is nice.
Thank you very much, Mike.
That's all right.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
As we say in Barry.
See you guys soon.
Cheers.
Ta-da.
Brawd.